Hello friends, let us now learn some important points about iron deficiency anemia. Iron deficiency anemia. First, here there is deficiency of iron. Etiology: it can occur due to decreased iron intake. This decreased iron intake can be from, if there is decreased intake from diet, or if there is the intake is normal but if there is impaired absorption like in celiac disease, or there can be increased iron loss. This increased iron loss can be from GI bleeding or from varices, or it can be from hookworm infections or schistosomiasis infections or trichuriasis infections or giardiasis infections. This iron loss can also be due to hiatal hernia, inflammatory bowel disease, Meckel's diverticulum, or milk induced enteropathy, especially in infants. Then this iron deficiency can also be due to inadequate presentation to erythroid precursors. That includes, it can be due to atransferinemia, or if there is anti-transferrin receptors, antibodies are seen against this transferrin receptor, that can lead to iron deficiency. Then it can also be due to abnormal iron balance. This abnormal iron balance can occur in aceruloplasminemia, because ceruloplasmin is also a transporter of iron, and it can be due to autosomal dominant hemochromatosis. This hemochromatosis can, it's because here this autosomal dominant hemochromatosis can occur due to the mutation in the ferroportin. Sometimes it can occur due to increased requirements, especially for infants require large amount of iron. If we could not give iron which is sufficient to compensate their demand, then it can lead to iron deficiency. Then red cell distribution width. This red cell distribution width is 11.5 to 14.5. That is, normally it is 11.5 to 14.5, but it is seen to be increased in iron deficiency anemia. Then if you see serum iron is normal, it is 50 to 150 microgram per deciliter, and this is obviously decreased in iron deficiency anemia. Serum ferritin is found to be 50 to 200 microgram per liter, and it is found to be decreased. Total iron binding capacity, which is 300 to 360 microgram per liter, and this is increased in iron deficiency anemia. Then we have transferrin saturation. Transferrin saturation normal is 30 to 50%, and it is decreased around 18% in iron deficiency anemia. If there is hemoglobin electrophoresis, this hemoglobin electrophoresis is normal in iron deficiency anemia, and Menser's index is more than 14 in iron deficiency anemia. Next, if you see the treatment of iron deficiency anemia, here we give 3 to 6 milligrams per kg per day of elemental iron is given in 2 to 3 divided doses, and this is given till we get a maximum dose of 150 to 200 milligrams of elemental iron daily. Till we get this maximum dose, we continue increasing from 3 to 6 milligrams per kg per day of iron for in 2 to 3 divided doses, and even if it does not is not sufficient, then we can give up to maximum dose of 150 to 200. This iron therapy is continued for 8 weeks, after which the blood values become normal. So that is for oral iron. Then if you see the IV correction of iron, in this we will have to calculate by the formula total iron required is equal to body weight in kgs into 15 minus patient's hemoglobin into 2.4 plus 15 into weight of the patient in kgs. So all this gives the iron required in milligrams. Body weight into 15 minus patient's hemoglobin into 2.4 plus 15 into weight in kgs. Then if you see the response to iron therapy, iron deficiency anemia at 12 to 24 hours, at 12 to 24 hours, first there is decrease in irritability is seen and there is increased appetite is seen. And from 26 to 48 hours, it can cause erythroid hyperplasia is seen. From 26 hours to 48 hours, it can cause erythroid hyperplasia. Then from 48 to 72 hours, reticulocytosis is seen. Then from 4 to 30 days, it can cause increase in hemoglobin is seen, and this is actually the best measure. And from 1 to 3 months, there is complete repletion of stores is seen. So this is the response of iron for the treatment of iron deficiency anemia. So 12 to 24 hours, there is decreased irritability and increased appetite. From 26 to 48 hours, there is erythroid hyperplasia. From 48 to 72 hours, there is reticulocytosis, which is peaking at 5 to 7 days. And 34 days to 30 days, there is increase in hemoglobin, which is the best measure. And 1 to 3 months, you can see repletion of stores. Thank you for watching.